Morning students, this is your English teacher Mrs. Suman Shrivastava and I welcome you all for the next online session of your English classes. Before proceeding with the next part, we will have revision of the previous explanation. First, we learned about health problems like obesity, heart diseases and other forms of cancer due to eating a lot of meat. Secondly, we learned about vegetarian food rich in proteins like pulses, peas, beans, muesli, etc. We also learned about the foods which are rich and have all kinds of nutrients in it like vegetables, fruits and milk products. Then we have ended the chapter's explanation with the example of an elephant who is the biggest land animal and vegetarian too. Now let's proceed today's session with exercise part. As we have completed our first two chapters, that is 1.1 the food we eat and 1.2 are you a vegetarian? Now we will discuss the word meanings of these chapters. We will not only discuss the meanings which are already given in the chapter but some more meanings from in between of the chapter. I want you all to copy down these difficult word meanings in your copies. So let's start. 1.1 The food we eat. Word meanings. Number 1 provides. Provides means to give something to somebody. Number 2 cells. Cells means the smallest living part of an animal or a plant or a human body. These all meanings I already explained you while explaining the chapter. I hope you all remember it. Third, nutritious. Very good for the body to grow. Fourth, wholesome. Good for the health. Fifth, balanced diet. A diet consisting of the proper quantities of foods needed to maintain health or growth. And we every time have to take balanced diet to be healthy. Next, proportion. Proportions meaning is share or a portion. Next, converted. To change from one form to another. Means all kinds of changes. 8. Consume. To take or eat. Number 9. Excess. An amount of something that is more than necessary. Like for example, sometimes we people take excess amount of food and then we are having stomach ache. Next, number 10. Whole meal. Containing whole grains of wheat including the husk. Containing whole grains of wheat including the husk. Number 11. Husk. The dry outer covering of some fruits or seeds. The dry outer covering of some fruits or seeds. Example wheat, rice. Number 12. Lentils, a high protein pulse which is dried and then soaked and cooked for eating. Lentils, a high protein pulse which is dried and then soaked and cooked for eating. Number 13, roughage, the indigestible compound that your body can't absorb. Roughage, the indigestible compound that your body can't absorb. And this roughage we can get through fiber. Grip. Number 14, grip, to hold something tightly. Grip, to hold something tightly. Number 15, constipation, a condition in which there is difficulty in emptying the bowels. A condition in which there is difficulty in emptying the bowels. I gave you the Hindi meaning also, cubs. I hope you remember it. Number 16, constantly, always, again and again. Constantly, always, again and again. Number 17, supply, to give or provide something. Supply, to give or provide something. Number 18, variety, a number of different types of the same thing. Variety, a number of different types of the same thing. Now, next chapter, that is 1.2, Are you a vegetarian? Put the chapter's heading 1.2, Are you a vegetarian? Then word meanings. Number 1, vegetarian, someone who does not eat any meat or fish. Vegetarian, someone who does not eat any meat or fish. That means they eat green leafy vegetables, fruits, all this. Number 2, non-vegetarian, someone who consumes meat, especially as a major source of protein. Non-vegetarian, someone who consumes meat, especially as a major source of protein. Number 3, religious beliefs, strong belief in supernatural power that controls human fate. Strong belief in supernatural power that controls human fate. Fate means destiny. Number 4, ecological, related to plants, animals and their environment. Ecological, related to plants, animals and their environment. Number 5, raising, breeding and taking care of. Raising, breeding and taking care of. Like we have learned in the chapter, raising of livestock. Next, number 6, livestock, animals kept on a farm. Example, cows, sheep, goat, etc. Livestock, animals kept on a farm. Example, cows, sheep, goat, etc. Number 7, medical man, someone who practices medicine like doctors, nurse, etc. Medical men, Someone who practices medicine like doctors, nurses, etc. Number 8. Cause. Its meaning is reason. Cause. Its meaning is reason. For example, non-vegetarian people, what is the cause for their health problem? Meat, fish, etc. Understood the meaning of cause? Reason. 9. Mass. Large amount. Mass, large amount. Like we have learned mass production. Okay. 10th. Deforestation. The cutting down or burning of trees in an area. Deforestation. The cutting down or burning of trees in an area. Number 11. Production. To produce. Production. To produce. Number 12. Swage. Its meaning is the waste material from people's bodies that is carried away from homes in water through underground pipes. Swage. The waste material from people's bodies that is carried away from homes in water through underground pipes. Number 13. Obesity. A state in which a person becomes very fat. Obesity. A state in which a person becomes very fat. And when a person becomes very fat, when they have a lot of meat, more than necessary. Number 14. Cereals. A type of food grain that can be eaten or can be used to make wheat, rye, flour. Number 14. Cereals. A type of food grain that can be eaten or can be used to make wheat, rye, flour. Number 15. Muesli. Its meaning is a mixture of grains, nuts, dried fruits, etc. Muesli. A mixture of grains, nuts, dried fruits, etc. And most probably we are taking muesli with milk and served in the breakfast. Number 16. Digestion. The process of digesting food. Digestion. The process of digesting food. So here are both the chapters exercise ends. Now we will continue with the next new chapter, that is 1.3, in the next English session. Thank you, children.